work matters more than words. The Bible says, with mere talk one comes only to poverty, but in all toil there is profit. With mere talk one comes only to poverty, but in all toil there is profit. With much talk one comes only to poverty, but in all toil there is profit. I'm going to say it one more time. With mere talk one comes only to poverty, but in all labor, all toil, there is profit. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Today I just got done a little bit of landscaping, cut a couple lawns, removed a couple branches. Now imagine if there's this tree right here, and you can see the tree. And I kept talking about how I was going to cut the tree down. I was going to cut the branches, and I was going to remove the tree. Hey, I'm going to remove this tree today. Hey, I'm going to remove this tree. This tree needs to be removed. You know what? This tree is in the wrong location. It needs to be in a different location. I'm going to remove this tree, and here's the tools I'm going to use to remove the tree. I'm going to use a chainsaw. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use that. I'm going to remove the tree. So this tree, really, it needs to be removed. So I'm going to, and if I just kept talking about it, you would expect me to remove the tree. But I may or may not remove the tree. The action is actually removing the tree, doing the very work of removing the tree. Actions is what's going to take this tree down. All of this talk about removing the tree, about diagnosing the tree, I could even touch the tree, I could slap the tree, I could measure the tree, I could look at the tree, I could pray about the tree, but until I cut down the tree, that tree ain't going nowhere. With mere talk, this tree isn't coming down, but with action, with the saw, with the chainsaw, with the tools, and with the physical energy, this tree's coming down. So, God says this, don't just talk about it, be about it. With mere talk, you're just going to come to poverty. Poverty there is not just physical poverty, it's also mentioning poverty. Poverty means a lack of success. Poverty means a lack of abundance, not having enough. See, with mere talk, this is what your life's going to look like. It's going to look like a life of poverty. Poverty of relationships. Poverty of spiritual deepness with God. A lack of spiritual depth. Poverty in your mindset. Poverty in your social circle. Poverty at work. Poverty in every area of your life is going to come if you're just a talker. But then it says, but in all toil, in all labor, there is profit. There is a reward. There is a result. There is a cause and effect. So if there's just talk and no work, nothing will happen. In fact, not just nothing will happen, but poverty will happen. So it's not just physical poverty, it's poverty in every area of life. So get to work. Do the thing. Don't just talk about, I'm going to read the Bible more. Read the Bible more. Don't just talk about, oh, I'm going to pray more. Pray more. Don't just talk about, oh yeah, I'm going to, be more intentional with fellowship. Be more intentional and get to the Connect group. Get to the church. Don't just talk about, I'm going to start this business. Start the business. Don't just talk about, I'm going to put more hours into work. Put more hours into work. Don't just say, I'm going to go to the gym. Go to the gym. With mere talk, one is only going to come to poverty. Now, talk is important because talking is how you motivate others, and talking is how you communicate. Talking is, sometimes you got to talk to yourself and encourage yourself, and sometimes you got to read the word and hear what God has to say to you. But with mere talk, if it just stops there, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. You see, it's in the actions where things change. Don't just talk about being generous. Be generous, right? There's so many things in the Bible that we need to just start to do. We got to stop talking. Sometimes we're over talking. And the Bible even says with many words, there's vanity. With much speaking, there's vanity. It's just vanity. It's just vain words. Or if I just told Ellie, oh, Ellie, I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I just talked about loving her so much and I never did anything to demonstrate that. It would be hypocrisy. So maybe you're just a talker and you're saying a lot of things but not doing much. My dad used to always tell me, let the bat do the talking. What he meant by that was, Jesse, don't talk about, I used to play baseball. He said, don't talk about how good of a hitter you are. Don't brag about it. Don't boast about it. Your bat will talk for you. If you're really a good hitter, let your bat speak when you hit that ball and you get a double, you get a triple, and you hit a home run. Let the bat do the talking. You see? Let your actions do the talking for you. Action, action, action. Put it in the comment, action. I need to take action. Action leads to transformation. Information doesn't do anything until it's applied. Wisdom is applying the knowledge that you've heard and actually putting it into practice. Some of us, we know what we need to do, and we got to just do it. Nike, just do it. Nike, just do it. Just get to it. Just get on it. Just do it. The Bible actually tells us to just do it. In James chapter 1, it says, don't just be a hearer of the word, deceiving yourself, be a doer of the word. The one who hears and doesn't do, it's like a man who looks in the mirror and forgets what he looks like. It's like someone who looks in the mirror and sees you've got food in your teeth and you don't floss it out. It's foolish. It's like a man who looks in the mirror and sees his hair is all crazy and doesn't fix it. Come on, fix it. Fix the issue. Get to it. Get to work. God tells us that work is a gift from Him. If you want to be successful, start doing the actions. Stop brainstorming. Stop dreaming. Stop visualizing. Now, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. There's good things about dreaming and brainstorming and using your imagination, but there's a time to just do it. Because we sometimes can live in fantasy land. And Jesus showed us this. He didn't just, say He loved us. He did it. He did something. He died on the cross. He literally healed people. He cared for the poor. He cared for the blind, the deaf, the mute, the leper. He went up and touched them and changed their lives. The Apostle Paul didn't just say, oh yeah, I think more people need to be saved. No, he went on the missionary journey. He got shipwrecked and still went. He got beaten and still preached. He demonstrated it through his actions. Guys, if you want to make an impact in this world, where are your actions? We're not saved by our good works, but our good works demonstrate that our faith is genuine. So with mere talk, one is going to come only to poverty, but in all toil, there's profit. None of your effort is in vain. This is the encouragement that none of the effort that you're putting in for God and the work that you're doing, the unseen work, the work that you do is not only seen. Why do people talk more than they work? Because talking, you can get a lot of affirmation from people. You can, talk about what you're going to do and you can get encouragement. But when you're actually doing it, very few people are watching. It's just between you and God. So, do the unseen thing. Do the unseen thing. There's not always going to be a camera around. There's not always going to be someone there hyping you up. Just do it. With mere talk, one comes only to poverty, but in all toil. In all toil, 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in your work for the Lord, knowing your labor is never in vain. Hey, it's never in vain when you're doing it in His name. God bless.